When thinking of brilliant minds, you might think of Thomas Edison, Archimedes, or Galileo. However, none of those people are featured in this video. We are focused on the unnoticed and uncelebrated everyday geniuses who are 100% worthy of that same level of praise. Well, it's cheating, but it's strangely skillful. The importance of forward planning. I mean, we all want our kids to do well in life, and not every kid is gifted with sporting abilities, so why not? If they haven't designed a machine to do a certain job, then you need to design one yourself. Who needs a personal trainer when you've got one of these? It's certainly a lot easier than trudging up and down a ladder each time, or throwing them at them. Outboard motor? Nah, they're too expensive. Proof that expensive tools aren't always the best. It's like playing dominoes, but on an industrial scale. Look at this absolutely flawless security system. It's like getting into Fort Knox. Silent discos, where you don't even have to be dancing to the same tune. When you get really, really, really bored in class. When you can knot knots this well, then it's easy to not knot knots as well as this. Lending a quarter to a goat. We've all done it, right?
All by yourself. Look at you. Like a pro. Wow.
Proof that bringing in the harvest doesn't have to be backbreaking work. Technology? Who needs it? When you paint chicken wire black, it reflects less light and makes it easier to see inside. Who knew? See if you can spot the very obvious design flaw. The ultimate life hack. How to work and have a nice lie down at the same time. How to achieve that highly sought-after rustic look in a matter of seconds. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is how you cut down a tree. Some might say lazy, but some might say innovative. Pretty clever, but we wouldn't recommend traveling like this for long journeys. bricklaying made fun and easy. It's a good thing that phone doesn't require a retina scan, otherwise she might have to pull his eye out. In the kitchen, sometimes a simple plastic bag can be your best friend. The shock of suddenly realizing you have a criminal mastermind in the family. I mean, I assume somebody paid him to do this. Or if they didn't, that he at least has permission. A man and man's best friend who have clearly figured out their priorities in life. It's not quite as thrilling as a bank robbery, but the results are similar. Well, it must be cheaper than buying the right size wheel, I suppose. This is what you can't do with a stepladder. You get the feeling she figured out the technique for this the moment she saw it.
Get it, girl.
Come on, Brookie.
Yes.
Come on, Brookie. What?
Why walk when you can, do this thing? A high IQ decorating tip for all our frustrated DIY hating viewers. Prevention is always better than a solution. Is this an appropriate way to roof a building? Yes, it may just be the only way. If you study the humans for long enough, then anything is possible. They should rename leaf blowers as snow removers. These three guys bring the party to you. An ingenious idea that those of us who enjoy a good hot dog will appreciate. You can't say they haven't developed an effective system. Everyone hates ironing. Everyone, without exception. So every little hack helps.
Look at that.
Apparently, ramps are for losers. Ladies and gentlemen, the next Michael Jordan. Kind of. Oh, come on now, that's just showing off. Anyone this smart doesn't really need to sit down for exams. He'll never get out of there. Or will he? She's really buying into the spirit of work smarter, not harder. No brush needed, just a higher than average IQ. sick of people at work taking your stuff? Here's an extreme but flawless solution. Should people have to pay to use the toilet? This guy doesn't think so. So you're saying this is supposed to be difficult? Preventing back strain, a priority in which those of us approaching middle age are definitely in favor. Never underestimate a little dude. Well, you gotta give him 10 out of 10 for trying. Sometimes the best saves happen off the sports field. Save your lungs. Use a hairdryer. Would you be astounded at his God-given talent? Or furious at what he's done to your kitchen? A novel solution if your police force is suffering from budget cuts. It takes a special kind of genius to come up with something like this. A simple yet effective way to move out of a third-floor apartment. You've heard of sleepwalking? Well, here's an expert of sleep fishing. Now this is an invention we can all get behind, especially if you've just had a hard day at work. Wow, she must really like his content. When modern engineering meets old school engineering. Very old school. Well, I don't know how this is happening, but do you know what? I don't care. Sometimes you just need to be amazed. Some dogs don't like walks. They prefer alternative activities. A device that helps you figure out how much your partner really loves you. Ah, so this is how they built the pyramids. Here's why working in a warehouse is always preferable to working in an office. When a job appears difficult, always remember that physics is your friend. Because nobody can be bothered to cut and walk, right? There's just something highly satisfying about this, isn't there? This may be the only human being alive who's beaten the claw machine. Now car like this needs some serious protection. But who'd have thought it would look like this? This is what gangs look like in the countryside. The great thing about cleaning an escalator is that it helps you clean it. A ramp, you say? Ha! Ramps are for amateurs. This kid has clearly figured out how to beat the system.
3、2、1，时间到。如果有的时候要从6开始数，也跟我讲，会从1开始数。你为什么不把眼睛睁开？哦，已经睁开了。
Impressive. But now you've got to drink them. And that's when the real work begins. I'm not criticizing the ingeniousness of his invention, but wouldn't lighting a match be slightly easier? She really missed her calling as a cowgirl. She'd be a big hit in the Wild West. Why don't these come fitted in every single kitchen as standard? Well, it was only a matter of time. Drones have now become our slaves. Chopping wood, and not the old-fashioned way. Working smarter, not harder. Unless you're slightly less careful with that flame. Because everybody, quite literally everybody, hates mowing the lawn. Making your motorized wheelchair just a little bit cooler. Yes, we know your self-confidence probably isn't great right now after watching all the impressive IQ moments, but do you know what would instantly make you feel 100% smarter if you click subscribe?